family and friends, Salesianum alumni, and Bishop Aluli, good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Dylan Miller, and to my fellow classmates, with great humility, I am honored by the privilege to represent all of you this evening as we celebrate our distinct mark on Salesianum's history. In the fall of 2008, as the United States was in a state of apprehension, all of us were fortunate enough to receive an extraordinary opportunity. While our nation faced the troubles of an economic recession, we faced the troubles of tying a tie. While our country faced the uncertainty of a new president, we faced the uncertainty of memorizing the direction of attention. While our nation faced the anxiety of fighting a war on two fronts, we faced the anxiety of avoiding this thing called jug. While millions of Americans were struggling, we were privileged to be given the opportunity to attend Salesianum. However, this extraordinary opportunity did not come without a cost. Our families were not spared the emotional and financial hardship that affected many. Every person in this gymnasium made sacrifices of all sorts so that we could be seated in these bleachers behind me. These 4 years have helped us to discover that an opportunity such as this requires hard work, determination, and commitment by not only ourselves, but by the people around us. We understand that this opportunity was not one that was entitled to us, but rather one that was earned. All of us have encountered our own personal hardship in the past 4 years. That hardship may have been financial, academic, social, or athletic. However, we have had the benefit of every morning walking into not just a school, but a community of people whose mission has been to teach us how to overcome these obstacles in our lives. Now, in no way am I suggesting that we have been coddled during every tough situation. We were held to high expectations. Therefore, this school did not attempt to make success easy for us. Salesianum was wise in allowing us to fall down several times before extending a hand to help us up, because they wanted us to understand the work ethic and perseverance that success entails. We have learned not to expect to receive that A, or expect to have that starting position, or even expect to be rewarded as one of the nation's top 50 Catholic high schools without putting in the work that is necessary. It is the bumps and the bruises that we have endured throughout our 4 years that have shaped us into the men that we are today. We are not entitled to wear the white tux without having the persistence that it takes to overcome the challenges that we may have experienced. Our response to the failures that we may have incurred here at Salesianum has only prepared us for the kind of perseverance that life will require of us. Success has not been freely obtainable in our lives up to this point, so we do not expect it to come easy in the future. Just as we were not entitled to be students of Salesianum, we are not entitled to a college degree, or entitled to a lucrative career, or entitled to a nice house without putting in the focus, the work, and self-sacrifice that these demand. It will not be easy. Take, for instance, the life of Jesus Christ. The only perfect man to walk the earth's soil even had to deal with challenges. He was crucified on a cross as a consequence of his vocation to love. But then Jesus rose on Easter Sunday and conquered sin and death. The words "Live Jesus" are a reminder that all of us have a unique vocation encounter challenges. The path for Angelo Pira to become the ambassador to China will not be easy. The path for Casey Wachowski to open up his own restaurant will not be easy. The path for Tyler Heiss to finally put an end to Bieber fever by actually winning the Grammy himself will not be easy. The path for Ricky Betzler to make billions off of his own hedge fund on Wall Street will not be easy. The path for Bill Methley to take over Joey Chestnut's 5-year reign as the Nathan's hot dog eating champion will not be easy. And the path for Jimmy Rayford to build wells to provide all of Africa with drinking water will not be easy. However, I am confident that all of us will accomplish our future goals because here at Salesianum we have begun to learn and understand what it takes to overcome the obstacles that lie in our respective paths. Our patron, St. Francis de Sales, is known as the Gentleman Saint. But make no mistake, though gentle and humble, he also had a burning desire to succeed just as so many of us do tonight. When he was our age, believing God was sending him on a message in his life, he chose the words non excedat as his personal motto, meaning he will not fail. Eventually, through his own struggles and challenges, he came to understand that his success depended on God's strength, not just his own. At times, darkness may loom in our lives, but we are certain to find the light. And so at times it may feel that life can be brutal, and it will attempt to break us down, force us to fold at the knees with our face in the mud. But we will stand back up. As Francis, we will not surrender. We will not fail. When a boulder blocks our desired path, we shall not turn away or go around, but find a way to go right through it. So life will continue to challenge us, and the world may try to break us. But I say that we respond to these challenges by challenging the world. As we leave this gym tonight, let us go forth to challenge men and women who work only towards their own ambitions, by showing them how to also have the gentleness and humility to think of others first. Let us go forth to challenge a society where some people expect free rides by showing them the true concept of hard work and sacrifice. Let us go forth to challenge a country that too often seems divided by showing it how to unite the way that we did in these past 4 years. Let us go forth to challenge a world that is filled with greed and inequality by showing it the courage that it takes to work for justice. These aspirations will be difficult to accomplish. However, life is not about the eventual arrival at our goal, but rather the journey that it takes to get there. The blood, the sweat, and the tears that it requires. So life may not be easy, and the world will challenge us. But these 262 Salesian gentlemen take hold of these challenges. And we declare to the world, game on.